They show no sign of ending, and the regime cannot hide the protests which are continuing to escalate across the country. Despite cutting internet access, these images made their way onto social media. They show oil workers at key refineries now joining in the demonstrations. The footage offers a window on a nation convulsing with anger.
I think they're very symbolic, certainly because it will remind people of what happened in 1978 when the oil workers came out in strike in favour of the revolution. But obviously, it will also hurt the income and revenue of the state.
The demonstrations have now been going on for weeks. They were triggered by the death in custody of 22-year-old Iranian Kurd Mahsa Amini. She'd been arrested for allegedly not covering her hair properly by the feared morality police. The protests that erupted are in the main led by women, and their defiance is everywhere. Many now walking the streets rebelliously without a hijab. In this clip, motorists can be heard honking their support. At universities, women call openly for regime change.
The girls that are out in the streets or have been filmed inside their schools in the open areas have consistently been calling out death to the dictator, which is very unusual to hear, and which is, of course, referring to the supreme leader of Iran. And the really driving force of these protests is the slogan, "Women, Life, Liberty."
There are signs the crackdown is becoming more brutal, but the regime is struggling to cope with this women-led protest.
The fact that they see their king killed on the streets and still coming out means that they have no fear at the moment. Of course, they could be repressed, but I don't think their movement will come to an end.
Where all this is heading is difficult to say. It is clear Iran is at a crossroads, and the protesters' chants of death to tyranny, corruption and oppression will not be easily silenced. Alex Rossi, Sky News.